Hello everyone, Crash here, this is RTA Motorsports, and today we're going to do a little bit of a garage work vlog. I'm going to show you basically what we're doing. A lot of the major work has already been done as far as the painting and whatnot. We just have to clean up. The garage is still kind of torn apart for the most part, and sweep up. Hopefully we can get the cars in the garage because it's really starting to get hot out here. You can kind of see we've been working on a video there. We're using Magic's Movie Edit Pro Premium or whatever it's called. Kind of a long name. I kind of don't really... I eventually want to move over to the Adobe line. I don't like how this doesn't have any sort of hardware acceleration. And we got the gimbal up and running. I never really used this gimbal. It's so nice. But yeah, all right, let's head down to the garage and I'll show you what we have done so far. It's pretty cool.
Welcome to RTA Motorsports.
Hey guys, Crash here. So we're inside the garage right now, and it's got to be over 100 degrees outside. It is a hot one today, and you can see the walls and the ceilings are already done. We got a very interesting color combination there, and that was definitely, to my wife's credit, she's the one that chose those colors. She's the one that thought of that color combination. I would have never have thought to put these colors together at all, and that was her doing, and it's grown on me big time. I really like it. And it came out phenomenal. You can see there, it's something different. You don't really see that color combination in a garage setting. What we're gonna be doing is some cleanup out. We really need to get these cars in the garage. My CTS-V and her SUV, she has a Santa Fe Sport. We really need to get them out of the heat because, well, just in general, over 100 degrees and it's leather interiors. So it gets to be a little too much. So we need to clean up this floor, and you can see I got the garage kind of all packed out with all my tools down the middle from painting, and we're gonna do a little bit of time-lapse action as we clean it up and hopefully get the cars in the garage today finally. Now the floors are, they're a little messed up. We got a little bit of primer, a little bit of spackle that made it to the floor. Kind of scraping up as much of the spackle as I can, but some of the primer and the paint still made it there anyway. But we're planning on epoxying, and we're thinking of doing something wild and crazy, maybe go with like a metallic sort of epoxy finish. Leave your comments below what you think we should do, because we're also still thinking about going with the normal epoxy with the flakes, but we want to do something different. So I'm not really sure what color combination we should go with. Leave them in the comments below. We're open to some suggestions as to what you think we should do. Kind of thinking of doing like kind of like the walls, like the gray and the teal, going with like a metallic swirl of that on the floor, or we're not exactly sure. You're gonna see that Route 66 metallic sign in the back there. Moving to California, we actually drove on historic 66 through Texas, which was freaking awesome. So there's some sentimental value there. Overall, besides the fact that it just looks freaking awesome. But yeah. Also, I want to give a shout out to my pops, because when I told him this is what I wanted to do, just paint the garage, just finish the garage, he actually flew out here to California and helped me start this project. It was huge because when they built this home, I didn't want the garage finished at first. I was thinking, it's just a garage, but when I decided to do it, it required a lot of prep work. The taping that they did wasn't the greatest or anything like that, so we had to redo a lot of areas, especially being that we didn't put any texture on the walls at all, so it required a lot of prep work to get it where it is right now. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't been able to do this, because it required a lot of experience to get it to this shape where it is right here. So definitely thank you very much, and hopefully you're going to be seeing him soon on the channel, because he's got his computer and his rig up and running finally. So yeah, let's throw this thing on the tripod and let's clean it up and hopefully get the cars in. Finally got the garage semi-done. I didn't even realize just how hot it was until after working out here for a few hours. I was trying to stay hydrated, drinking some fluids, drinking some water, and still I'm starting to get a little bit dizzy. Very sweaty, as you can see on my neck there. So we're gonna call it a day. We are able to get the cars in the garage, which is the main goal for today. And you can see we got the CTS-V in the garage. Some updates to the CTS-V. We are running a tune, kind of like a stage 1 or stage 1.5. We are running E85 right now, which is pretty cool. We do have the rear deck lid spoiler, well, not deck lid, rear roof spoiler, I should say, on there. We just put that on recently. I think it adds to the look of the vehicle, pretty cool. And then we do have a carbon fiber rear deck lid spoiler, which is pretty cool. And we had to do some mods to kind of get that on. But I really like how it adds to the look of the vehicle. And we also did some work to the wheels. You can probably see them somewhat right there. They're burnt bronze, which is pretty cool. I think it adds to the black diamond paint and brings it out a little bit. I'm just having fun with it, which is cool that we're finally starting to get some mods done, personalize it, make it feel more like yours. But anyway, back to the garage. A lot of organization needs to get done. You can see those shelves in the background there are not that pretty looking. But yeah, we're gonna organize the heck out of them, especially maybe on any sort of day that's gonna get a little bit cooler out. I would like to organize that. We're gonna organize that toolbox a lot more. Well, really the whole darn thing. We just have a lot of organizing to do. I wanna put some lights right up there above the toolbox, kind of looking down. So that way, if you're ever working at night, you kind of get some view as to what's in your toolbox, because this one singular fluorescent light up here is not it's not great, especially at night. And you know, one thing, when you do paint the walls like a darker color, it does appear a little bit darker, especially at night if you're working in here. But I did have planned to change that light out and add some more lights in here. I'm also thinking maybe on this wall here, kind of adding a television. We have some older, you know, TVs in the house. Nothing too new, but if I do upgrade one of those TVs, I'm thinking about maybe putting my 45-inch TV, Vizio. It's a smart TV out here, maybe with a Roku or a Chromecast, so that way we could catch up on some YouTube while we're out here in the garage, especially if you're working on something. It'll be some nice background noise. We do have a stereo out here, but you know, nothing crazy. I think it would just be pretty cool to have a TV in the garage when you're working out here. Again, we're going to be epoxying the floor. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. I'm thinking that metallic finish. I'm not sure. If you have any experience with that, let me know. I know a lot of people have said, you know, be careful with the prep work on how you put it down, because it could peel, and especially it's hot here. We're running some Continental, they're Continental Sport Plus, so it is a stickier material. And when it's hot outside, and I have heard that coming in on a hot day, sometimes you can lift the epoxy a little bit. I'm not sure if we're gonna go that route or not. I'm even thinking maybe just the garage floor tiles, like the race decks and the Swiss tracks. Just kind of looking at all options right now. Not sure exactly what we're going to be doing yet, but if we do the epoxy, I'm thinking the metallic finish, maybe doing like, you know, the same colors as the walls, you know, a gray and teal, and kind of swirling them together, or maybe something else altogether. So I'm Crash, this is RTA Motorsports. Definitely get us on Instagram. We post a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I post a lot of pictures from car shows that we go to, some background behind the scenes pictures of the rig, or if we post any sort of review, I normally post a picture of it up there. Also, you know, if you want to see some cars and coffee stuff, we do have this gimbal that I haven't really been using. Maybe we can do some cars and coffee videos. A lot of interesting cars at some of the local cars and coffees we go to. So if you want to see that, definitely let me know in the comment box below. I could get more content out to you guys with all the other stuff that we're doing as well. So as usual, I'm Crash, it's RTA Motorsports. Have a great day, and see you all next time.